A já vás všechny vítám na streamu. Krásný sobotní večer všem. Je to tady. Je to tady. To, na co jsem se tak těšil. Syberia, A World Before. Konečně jsme se k tomu dostali. Konečně se dozvíme, co bude dál. Jaká bude story. Koukal jsem, že na nějakých předních stránkách tady ta hra dostala vysoké hodnocení. Bude se jednat o příběh, bude to v angličtině, takže procvičíte svoje jazykové znalosti a dáme to s titulkama samozřejmě, nicméně ještě předtím, než se vrhneme do tohohle úžasného story, si dáme jenom takové krátké repete toho, co bylo předtím, než vůbec byl World Before. Je tady Previously, což vám lehce vysvětlí, co se tam stalo.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here. My name is Kate Walker. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory.
I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Where can I reach him?
Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XC2000. My common name is Oscar.
You said you were a train engineer?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted update. I wanted results.
Hey, please!
Olivia, tell me what's going on. I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew.
Are you leaving us, Kate Walker?
And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
Take me to Syberia, Kate Walker.
I promise, Hans Vorarlberg.
What news have you got? Kate Walker's gone, far away, into another world.
It was really a beautiful voyage. Now it is time to say goodbye.
Oscar!
I'm afraid she's too far gone. We're losing her. She ain't gonna be coming back.
Three months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Syberia. Born in New York in the United States. Walker. Kate Walker. She is very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause.
How did I end up here?
We Yukos migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
Miss Walker, the Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
I'm not going back to New York with you.
It's a long journey, a very special journey.
No, já si myslím, že tak nějak ve zkratce máme vysvětlený 3 díly. Ve zkratce to je tak, že celá ta Syberia se točí okolo Vorarlbergovic jako rodiny. Původně tam byla továrna, kterou Kate chtěla koupit, ale nakonec se to celé jako zmastilo a ten prodej neproběhl. A všude jsou automatoni. Tady to město je celkově známý automatonama, prostě všude jsou nějaký roboti. Takže zapneme New Game a užijeme si story. Jinak ve hře ze začátku bylo ukázáno nebo napsáno in loving memory of Benoit Sokal. Pan Sokal zemřel minulý rok. Takže proto tam dali in loving memory. Všechny ty jeho Syberie si myslím, že byly fakt superový. Samozřejmě ne každý má rád klikačky. Srdce Evropy. Které bije, to skoro vypadá, jak kdyby to byla Prágl. Ale to nebude Prágl. Vzhledem k tomu, že tady jsou nějaký německý sklony. Jinak ten příběh se bude vyvíjet ve dvou jakoby časových rovinách. Jedna časovka je v tady tom 1938, jestli jsem koukal dobře, a další časovka bude v roce 2004. Takže uvidíme. Takhle podobně začínalo i to demo.
Oh my goodness, they must all be waiting for me on the square.
Momentálně hrajeme za muzikantku, která přišla do města v den slavnosti a bude se prezentovat nějakým singlem, nebo respektive, hele, teď nám říkají, že máme sekundární objektivy a taky primár. A my můžeme dělat i sekundární, nicméně bude to tady nějak časově.
Not bad at all. I wonder if Papa would sell it in his shop though.
Oleomalba, vůbec není špatná. Nicméně skočíme tady do boku. Co pak se tady děje? Doufám, že to stihneme časově.
Goodness, a rock?
Oh no, vandals.
Are you all right?
None for the worse for wear. What worries me is it's getting worse every day.
That's what my father says.
Never mind, eh? Always look on the bright side. At least, it's prompted me to make some repairs that I've been putting off.
Okay.
Do you know who did this?
I've got a good idea, yes. Good for nothing hoodlums.
I see who you mean. They only feel big and strong when they're together, though.
Right. But people like that can be dangerous when they're driven by an ideal. Especially when it's based on hate and the rejection of other cultures. And they hold no love for Vagarans, that's for sure.
Nicméně rozbili mu to vandalové.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Oh, never mind. We must all make do with our lot in life, huh? I'm sure I'll get by. Besides, what choice is there? Enough talk of nastiness. I see you're carrying a music case. Would you be the lucky young lady who's to enchant our ears this year?
I am. And I should go. It's nearly time.
Well, let me congratulate you first. Music is one of the few pleasures left to us nowadays. So, thank you, Fraulein. Thank you for spreading it around. Would you like to do me the honor of writing something in the cement before you go? I'll add the date like they do in Hollywood. It's all the rage these days, you know.
Well,
Unless you're worried, it would make you late.
Tak co tam dáme? Co tam dáme? Iniciály. Dáme tam tohle. Houslový klíč.
All right. I will.
Here you go.
Doufám, že se nesplet.
Perfect. A bass clef.
Basový klíč,
by the hand of a budding virtuoso. Very fitting considering what awaits you on the square.
Thank you, mein Herr. I really should go now if I don't want to be late at the music academy.
I'll be listening from here.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Hele, takže jeden side quest máme.
Is it that late already? Paul Beckman will kill me if I don't get to the square.
Takže jdeme pozdě, OK. Tak tímhle s tím se můžeme rozhlížet. Počkej, co je tohle?
What do you want? Scram! Damn bloody Vigaren.
OK. Tohle jsou nějaký idioti. Tam je to, myslím, že na pokraji druhé světové války, jestli se nemýlim. Zdrovínka.
Good grief. Guten Tag, Frau Beckmann.
Ah, Fräulein Roze, there you are. A few minutes more, and you would have been late.
Please excuse me, Frau Beckmann, but I was delayed on the way.
May I have your convocation notice? Thank you, Fräulein Roze. Now, remember, performing at the annual spring concert is a great honor and rewards the best Music Academy student of the year. So it is imperative that you show yourself worthy.
I will do my best, Frau Beckmann.
The piano is ready. Make this day yours, Dana Roze.
Vítej na streamu. Nicméně Dana Roze byla vybrána školou jako nejlepší a má se okázat. Ale tohle to bylo v demu, takže doufám, že se dostaneme dál než demo. You can change the orientation of the camera holding the click. Dobrý. Já myslím, že tady máme na něco... Kde? Tady? Lever. Jasný.
Everything's ready. All I need to do now is arrange my sheet music and begin.
Sheet máme dát sem. Takový warloj na pravé straně. Tady uvidíš spoustu věcí, si myslím. Takže počkej. Takže tady to skipneme. Bohužel tady není čeština. Zatím není podporována. Tak tady je nějaký meeting s privátním detektivem. Tady to teda zavřem. Podíváme se, jestli hajzl splachuje. Počkej. Co tady máme? Já vím, že tady bylo, to je trsátko snad, jestli se nepletu. To je trsátko, ano. Můžeme ho zabavit? Počkej, tady na tom trsátku jako něco má být. Tady to... Čekej, takhle. Tady něco je.
Katyusha's punk group. We'd love to have seen them.
Tady byl teda jako jediný objektiv. Dobrý, OK. Co je tady? Tady máme něco. Ježišmarja, vidím tam tu... To jsou nějaké verše od Puškina. Počkej, zkusíme to otočit. Můžeme to otočit? Nemůžeme to otočit. OK, tady jsou nějaký vězeňský šálky. A jinak tady nevidím nic. Nebo nic, co by mě jako odkazovalo. Jdeme se mrknout dál. Tady máme souputníci vězeňských útrav.
Like a bear. Yeah, I heard. Better get ready, Katyusha.
Jinak tohle je Kate Walkerová. Ta nalevo.
Today's the day we're supposed to take over from Team Orange in Gallery C, right? Don't remind me.
Dneska se mají někam přemístit.
Isolated with no rescue party on hand. Which is crazy, because it's the worst gallery for cave-ins.
You okay?
Sure. Digging an assault mine 12 hours a day in the hope of finding a fragment of ivory? Couldn't be better.
Don't let it get to you.
12 hodin denně tam dělají. Solným dole, to je shit.
Maybe I'm a fool, Kate. Maybe I should have listened to my folks. If I had stayed in line in the National Choir like a good little pawn instead of forming an anti-establishment punk group, I would not be here now.
Jasný, no, kdyby nedělali punkovou jakoby skupinu, nebo odbojovou skupinu a poslouchala lidi, jak by tady neskončili.
We're going to get out of here, right?
Yeah, right. If you say so.
Zkouší dávat dokupy nějaký plán, jak se dostat pryč.
We should get going, Katyusha. I mean, what if the guard catches us slacking off when we should be ready?
Who? Simona? She's no altar girl, but she's not the worst around here.
True.
But I will be ready in time to leave. I just want to get all the rest I can.
Come on, Katyusha. Better get ready.
Sure. Okay.
Tak já mám pocit, že...
No more. Da?
Da.
Ty krása, ta ruština. Takže. Tady tím se máme trošku opláchnout. Akorát já nevím, jak se bude oplachovat v těch rukavicích, OK. Ale jakože Kate Walkerová vypadala v původních dílech hezky jako vlasatě. Tady jí to trošku jí z čísly. Já vím, že v demu jsme se dostali snad někam tam, kde byla motorka. A bylo to tam takový, smrdělo to tam minulostí hrozně.
Better not forget your good luck charm. Don't think I've ever seen you without it.
It's all I got left.
Ona sebou nosí nějaký talisman pro štěstí, OK. A to nevypadá jako talisman. Počkej, jo, to je tohle. Kristovi rány, co tady mělo být? Tady něco? Tam jsou data toho robota, toho Oscara. To bylo asi jeho srdce. Oscar to byl robot v předchozích 2 dílech. Ve 3 teda. Tak proto to nosí sebou, to je památka na Oscara. Pro ty z vás, co jste pařili Syberii, tak budete vědět.
God, another day of hard labor. What are you gonna do now, Kate? Jeez, can't believe it's been almost a year since the militia sent me here.
Jakože už jsou tam zavřený rok.
Move on. Whatever that might be.
To je shit. Takhle jako v lochu si myslím, že rok musí být fakt šílená doba.
Does anyone even know I'm here? For Christ's sake, someone must be looking for me, mustn't they? Mustn't they?
Teď se bavila sama se sebou, jakože přemýšlela nad tím, jak je možný, že ji nikdo nehledá. Je to tak. Si stejně myslím, že se tam ten Oscar zase někde objeví. Tak počkej, tady se můžeme rozhlídnout. Co jsem tady neprošmátral? Tady jsem to vzal všechno.
Don't worry. I'll be ready by the time Simona turns up.
Tady něco, yes, tady. Ty kráso, samá to. Ježišmarja. Na den mají 5 litrů vody. To bude i s hajzlem? Nic moc jídla. Tak to jsou teda nějaký vězeňský kvóty. Tak máme tady ještě něco. Já vím, že minule jsem se tady docela jako blbě zasek. To už by se snad stát nemuselo. Když se podívám tady. Bak, takže tady super.
Glad you're here.
Let's stay close, Katusha, okay?
Team Blue! Hey, you've got mail.
Že máme nějakou poštu, do vězení se dává pošta.
Amerikanska.
Thanks.
No stalling you here. You got 5 minutes to see what's inside. Or else a less friendly face will come to get you.
Stejně i tam chodit a hlídat musí být shit. Boarding pass, OK. Ticket do New Yorku. Jasný, tady. Počkej, press.
This melody belonged to my mother. I used to play with it when I was a kid.
Jako se nepodívali, co tam je uvnitř, jo?
Olivia Foster, New York. What could she have sent me given our dispute after my leaving with Hans?
Hans byl ten Hans Wollerberg. Z té rodiny. Ten myslím, že je taky mrtvej.
What?
August 23rd, 2003. Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time for you to make preparations to return to New York. Your mother, Sarah Walker, passed away last night at Mount Sinai Hospital.
Akorát to je rok starý, ne?
She had been doing poorly for several months and her death was no doubt a release. The funeral will take place Thursday, next week.
Takže nestihla ani
back the ceremony so you can be with
pohřeb. Jestli tomu rozumím správně, jestli je rok 2004.
I'm not mistaken, returning to the United States means you run the risk of having to answer to the law. Sometimes it's better to pay your debts to society instead of being forever on the run. And for once, just put aside those senseless, adventurous pretensions of yours. They've already cost you your friends and family. I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. I've enclosed your mother's pendant. According to her, you used to love the mystery of its melody. I promised her I would send it to you. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship. Olivia, 212-359-1519.
Tak ta Olivia jí prosila, aby se dostavila na matčin jako pohřeb. Ale dostala pozdě hlášenku.
Well done, Dana, dear. I'm so proud of your concert on the square at the Academy of Music. We shall find a pretty frame for your diploma.
Thank you, Mother.
Once you've finished your studies at the Academy of Music next year, you'll be able to start higher education at the Paris Conservatory. Won't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
Then, my darling, you'll become a great concert pianist. You make us so proud, doesn't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
Ten týpek umí říkat jenom of course.
I really do want to become a concert pianist, but the thought of leaving Papa, you, and the house to go to the Paris Conservatory doesn't exactly thrill me.
And it's perhaps not such a bad idea for you to move away from Wagen. Times are hard at the moment for people like us. I do worry about your health still. Thankfully, Herr Gustav agreed to take you on at the mountain refuge this summer.
Oh, yes. The mountain air will do you a world of good, my dear.
By the way, did you write to Herr Gustav to thank him?
Oh, well, I was very busy rehearsing the concert, you know.
The gentleman is offering you a job, Dana. Thanking him is the very least you can do.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it right away.
Já vím, že tady v tomhle demu, nebo v tom demu, co bylo, tak tam bylo pár chybiček. Vím, že když jsme tam otevřeli šuple, tak to nebylo úplně jako share. Četneme tušku?
Maybe I could use it to write my letter to Herr Gustav.
To bude takovej Klaus style.
I ought to put these away before I lose them. The Hymn of Wagen, my favorite concerto.
To nejde otevřít. Můžeme to dát bokem? To vypadá, že otec bude asi... Kdo dělá v obrazy? To je ten, ne? Truhlář. Nebo tady ty dřevěné věci dělá truhlář, ne? Takže ta papa bude truhlářic. Letter for Herr Zimmer. To je Hans Zimmer? Jo, jasný, takže tyhle ty dělají obrazy. Ale to vypadá, že to bude nějaký psaní od doktora. Tak. Je tady ještě něco? Okay. Tak, tady jsme to prošmejdili. Podíváme se sem.
The diploma Frau Beckmann gave me after my concert on the musical square. Thank goodness she didn't mention I almost arrived late. Herr Gustav, my future employer.
Jo,
thanks
to je
to
její
this summer job,
zaměstnavatel,
I'll be able to help Papa pay for another year of schooling at the music academy.
OK, počkej. Tady je starání se o nějaký, jakože refugee, o uprchlíky. Bude jim dělat nějaký jídlo a tohle. I will ask. Jo, a ještě budeme hrát na klavír, no tak to je nádhera. To je teda very beautiful. A tady je jenom prázdnej ten, jo. Prázdnej sheet. Use?
Dana, darling, I hope you're not seriously thinking of writing a letter to your future employer with that old pencil.
Mrkneme se, co to. Já vím, že tady, v tom demu, jednak... Já mám pocit... Já už vím, co se tady stalo. Tady jí vlastně nějak prosvítaly vlasy. Jakože nějak divoce. Doufám, že to v té hlavní hře už jako dali do cajku. Počkej, podíváme se na papá. Tady má nějaký obraz. Ale to jsou takové hezké paintings. Dokážu si představit, co to asi musí stát práce tohle udělat.
Papa, could your pen be around here somewhere?
Could be, I suppose.
Papa is so untidy.
Jakože papa je bordelář, jo. Hele, tady je nějaký pen. Čekej, rotate. Co tady jako na tomhle tom máme najít? Asi prd, ne? Bez tak.
Papa's pen. Perfect.
Takže to berem. Zupa. A tím my máme odpovědět. Na ten dopis o té práci, je mi to jasně, a tady má samý bordel.
Papa is so untidy.
Tak, co je to?
Vorarlberg automatons. These machines are incredible.
To jsou ty Vorarlbergovy automatoni. Vyrobeno ve Francii. Ve francouzských Alpách to je. Tam je manufaktura. Takže já předpokládám, že tam pojedeme.
These were all very interesting readings, but I should get back to writing the letter now, or Mama will get cross.
Tak, zajdeme sem, tady zapíšeme tu odpověď, ale musíme na to použít pero. Yes. Takže. Friendly.
Dear Herr Gustav, I would like to thank you for...
Here, you filthy Bulgarian!
Don't, Dana, it's too dangerous.
Oh my! What in the name of...
To jsou nějaký škarohlídi.
Dana, darling, no, give it to me, please. Oh my goodness.
What does it say, Father?
It's nothing, Dana. Nothing but spite.
Will they ever leave us in peace?
Come on, Lena, my dear. Hey, come on. Look at me. Don't let it get you down. Huh? Or we'll both end up in Paris with Dana.
Why would anyone do that? Why take it out on us? Without reason.
Se diví, proč na ně zaútočili jako bezdůvodně.
Those monsters.
Lena, please?
Mama's right. It could be dangerous to go out right now.
Čekaj, my se podíváme, co tady je. Rotate. Tak. Web, to je jakože v němčině.
Piss off out of here, you filthy Vagarans. Horrible!
Já se jenom podívám, co je Vagaran. Zajímavý. To nedává smysl, to je nějaký divný překlad.
Kate! Come on! We need to get to work now.
Už se asi zajebávají. Bez tak.
That's it. I'll get started working now. You push the cart closer and come dig next to me, okay?
Takže náš první úkol.
But we'll have all night long to cry.
Vozejk. A jít makat k ní. A ještě říkala, že je jí líto, co se stalo. A kde je vozejk? Vozejk by měl být někde za rožkem, ne? Bez tak. Je to tak. A ta grafika je fakt pěkná. Oproti původnímu dílu. Ta trojka Syberie nebyla úplně dobře ohodnocená, jakože kritikama.
Fitting metaphor for all of us in here.
Čekaj, máme něco tady? Můžeme tady
Kate,
vůbec jako...
come.
No jasný, já jsem si to věděl. Já jsem si říkal, jakmile půjdu dál, tak mě to zatne. Ale zase se aspoň přihodila kamera, což je jako dobrý. Co je? Jo, ono tam něco bude, nějaký brzdítko, bez tak. Jsem si toho nevšiml. Tady to.
Brakes are on. What a surprise.
So you can be with us.
To je šikovný. A teď je to všechno ready, ne? Teď teda můžeme tak. Zamakat. A pojede to jako nic. Hold the left click and move the cursor to progress. Zaber! No tak. To tlačím jak divé. Mimo to tlačení má ještě myšlenky jako na Mother. Má prostě výčetky, no. Je krásně, takhle se prodlužuje herní. No jasný. Má výčetky, že nešla na ten pohřeb. Že se nerozloučil. To musí být ale práce na hovno. Že teď do toho řízne nějak úplně extrémně.
You deserted her. She died asking.
Kate, watch out!
Sorry, I didn't see.
Hey, look!
By mě zajímalo, ale z čeho jsou takový ty krumpáče a tady to všechno udělali, že to vydrží takový randál. Je to tak. Tady je to ztracený kolejiště.
Let's check it out.
Schovaný vlaky.
Oh my god.
Takové alte Deutsche. To by bylo hustý, co dostat se do toho, já vím, že jsem o tom mluvil už i v tom demu. Ale ty krása, dostat se k nějaký výpravě a objevit něco takovýhleho. To si myslím, že by bylo normálně čistý masakr. Tady nám, počkej, tady nám ale chybí klíč. A ten klíč najdeme někde v těch vagónech. Počkej, zpátky. Já mám pocit, jestli tam není zpáteční ještě. Tady tudy. Tam je ještě jeden vlak, já to vím. I know it. Doufám, že se mnou nebude chtít pokecat předtím, než tam vlezem. Jo, to je přesně ono. Tohle je přesně to, co chceš, ty vole. Cena toho vozu by byla úplně neuvěřitelná, podle mě. I když je to prostě stará paštéta, hele, tady je nějaký ten koženák.
Jeez.
Si říkám ale, že je stejně docela fresh na to, že tam je jak dlouho, co? Počkej, můžeme se podívat k němu? Když se podíváme na něj, tak ona jenom řekne jeez, dobrý. Já přemýšlím, jak my se dostaneme.
Kate, what are you doing?
This carriage is more luxurious than the other ones. Maybe a dignitary's? This carriage is more luxurious than the other ones. Maybe a dignitary's?
Tak dobrý, tady se nedostaneme, jdeme k ní teda. Ale že mají docela času se takhle jako zajebkávat relativně, co? Starý Bavor, určitě.
What happened here?
Je to jasný, tady se střílelo při útěku.
Wow, that's deep. Can't even see the bottom.
Yeah. And it means the tunnel on the other side is cut off. Must be the way out. I can see the light at the end.
How do we get across that?
I'm sure there's a way. Follow me. I have an idea.
No nevím, jestli to je úplně dobrý idea. Ale vím, že budou chtít. You can hold down the left click and move more direct control off. Dobrý, takže zase tady je jedna možnost, jak eventuálně jako toho charaktera to ovládat. Ale je to prostě point and click.
If we build up enough speed, we should be able to use the height difference on the edge of the precipice as a takeoff ramp to get to the tunnel on the other side, and then get to the surface.
Sure, that is if you can get the thing started.
Don't worry about that. Back in the days with my band, I always used to repair our old van on tours.
Okay, but wait a second. First, I want to take a closer look at these bodies and maybe figure out what happened here. Looks like Second World War uniforms.
They belong to the Brown Shadow, the fascists who triggered the war before they herded up and massacred millions of innocent people.
They were shot.
In the back.
To byli Nazis.
Full tank of gas. And it looks as if they were headed for the exit tunnel.
It's like they were ready to head out.
Looks like they were in a hurry, judging from their position.
I wonder how a bunch of World War II fascist soldiers ended up here.
Right, and who killed them just as they were about to ride out of here.
One thing's for sure, though. We've got to give this motorbike a try.
What are you saying? You mean you want to jump over the ravine?
Exactly. But the keys aren't on the bodies, I checked. They must be somewhere inside the train. You go and find the keys while I take a look at this motor.
Will do. You'll be okay?
Don't worry, love. I'm sure this beauty and I, we're going to become best friends.
Ty krása, taková paštika stará. To v životě nemůže jezdit. Počkej, co je tady? Utíkej tam. Ono se jí vůbec nechce utíkat. A tady jsou zase more bodies.
More bodies.
Okay.
Looks like they were shot dead while they were eating.
Takže tamhle v tom jsme byli. Já se zkusím podívat ještě jednou sem, jestli jako tam něco se nám nespřístupní, no jasný. Nám tady dávají takové jako malé notifikace o tom, že kdyby jsme byli staknutí, tak můžeme využít nějaký hint. Tady pojď.
Sorry, whoever you were, but I need to do a quick search.
No jasný, už můžem. Takže.
One last drink to work up some courage.
Dal si drink předtím, než se shotnul. Suicide note. Prý až budeš číst tady ten dopis, tak už budu jenom halda kostí v čase, kdy budeš ty tohle jako číst. Měli dovést tady tím vlakem ty uprchlíky někam pryč, jakoby z nepřátelských rukou. Ale když se připravovali na odjezd, tak tam byl nějaký to, jak se tomu říká. Povolila tam prostě pevná půda pod nohama a něco se tam zbortilo. A tam na ně útočila rudá armáda, jasný, jo. Jo. A klíč k zapalování skryl. Takže ty budou někde poblíž. No takže oni se snažili utéct.
So this brown shadow officer shot his own strange, a hollow shape. There must have been something in
před
it.
rudou armádou, okay.
Strange, a hollow shape. There must have been something in it.
Tohle se otevírá jak jako. Dobrý, tak tohle nejde. Otevřeme nejdřív spodní. Zase tuška.
That must be the shooter.
Dobře, tyjo, že mu zůstal v ruce. Tak, tady nic, zkusíme to z druhé strany. No, OK. Tady to bádání je úplně super.
The distinctive symbol of the brown shadow fascists. Many countries have banned it. That's just fine by me.
Takže tohle to bereme do zásoby, podíváme si, co je tady. Nic. Nic. A tady nahoře nám běží otazníček, kdyby náhodou jsme to nedávali. To má být takhle, ne? A nebo takhle? Yes. To je dobrý stůl. Přitom stačilo ten stůl jenom rozrubat prostě. Ale OK.
One of the keys is still covered in blood. Must be the one for the motorbike. One of the keys is still covered in blood. Must be the one for the motorbike.
Tak teď se dostaneme do toho přívěsného vozu. Nebo prostě do boku. Já nevím, jestli tam něco bylo. Už si pamatuju, tyjo.
Got him!
Já si myslím, že je někdo hledat bude určitě.
But leave me to it and I'll see if I can get it going. If I can just get it to kick start, we might be home free.
A ne nastartovat prostě motorku, která je úplně ve smrti.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then. I'm gonna go search the train a little more. Maybe I'll find something useful for when we get out of here.
Sure.
To starter ve smrti už dávno, tyjo. Nicméně nám zbyl teda jeden klíč, který bych teda rád potřeboval asi tady. Čekej, tady to ne, tady to ne, tady to ne, to je ono. Tam budou samý dead bodies. Čekej. Jak se to otevírá? To mám jako mačkat? Jak může při tahání takovýchhle dveří upadnout? I don't get it.
Kate, your chariot's waiting.
Prej, tvůj kočár čeká.
Holy crap. Wow. This is worth a fortune. I can't believe it.
This is gonna come in nicely when we're on the road, babe.
Tak počkej. Co poberem?
A masterpiece. The Brown Shadow must have looted it during World War II.
Vyčarované věci z druhé světové války. Klasika.
I hate to think what became of the owners of all these stolen objects.
Akorát se tam hrozně moc dlouho zajebávají. Tam bude ta fotka tý ženský.
Oh my god.
Když se vypadají podobně teda.
What is it?
It's incredible. You gotta see this.
Yeah, it's pretty well done. I like the color of the rock face there. Is that what fascinates you?
No, Kate. There! Look! It's right under your nose.
It dates from 1937, apparently, but I can't make out the signature. Cola? Koba or something like that? Anyway, what's so fascinating about it?
You mean you can't see? Take a closer look.
Sorry, you'll have to be more specific, Katusha, because I still can't see.
Look again, there. The girl. She's your spitting image.
Well... Sorry, but I still can't see the resemblance.
Come on, you gotta admit it's incredible, right?
Either way, I suggest you put it away. We'd better get going.
No jo, sám sebe nepoznáš. Máme tady ještě něco jiného. That's all? Počkej tady. Tyhle to jsou samý obrazy, ale bez tak to tam je za miliony.
It must be priceless. Now I understand why the Brown Shadow wanted to hide the train so badly. There's a veritable fortune in loot here.
Ale jak už tehdy věděli, co čorvat, co? Tak tady, ven, jdeme. Motá se jak nudla v bandě.
Come on, Kate. You gotta admit she looks like you. It must be a sign.
Hold it right there, girls.
A je to tady.
All right. You've caught us.
But take a look inside this carriage. The train is full of treasure. We could all escape with tons of it. Just look.
Don't move.
Listen to me, Simona. You've always been good to us, so why can't we help each other now? We'll be stronger together.
Sure. You've been nice little prisoners. I have nothing against you personally. But why can't I keep the treasure for myself? I could leave this rotten prison. Nobody will know. I could even say you tried to escape, which wouldn't be a lie.
Simona, don't!
Don't take it personally. I just need a change of life. I think you can understand where I'm coming from. No!
Chyba to jsme se tak daleko nedostali.
My sweet Katusha.
Oh, Kate. Poor Kate. Now you're on your own. With a train full of treasure.
Don't talk. You need to save your strength.
No point, Kate.
Hush, Katusha.
Listen. That girl in the picture would have been so cool to go looking for her together, wouldn't it?
Nothing's changed. I'm still taking you with.
No. You gotta go. You gotta go and find out before the guards come. Find that girl, all right? Kate? Love you. Remember me, Kate. I'll close my eyes.
Tak dostala jenom jednu střelu. To by nemuselo být zas tak jako hrozný. A tam ta zase byla udeřená kamenem, ta tam taky chrápe jenom bomámená. Tak jako standardně by to tak mohlo být. Takže my teď máme nastartovanou bajku. A pojedeme sami. To bude story. Tady asi už teda nic. Ale to je právě to, co všichni chceme. Ty emoce.
Over there!
Jako v reálu už bych se válel někde dole. Fyzika v reálném životě je trošku přísnější. Tam je podobná ta husa, kdybyste nechytli. To teprve budou panorama. Ona už odpojila sidecaru, OK. Hele, tam to je česky, i hned po nástupu do vozu se jízdenky zaplatí KČS. Ty vole, Jihlava, tam jsou český nápisy, jak to, že tam není čeština? Boha jeho. Ale prej čeština přijde jako datadisk, nebo jako DLCčko zdarma, ale až to všichni budeme mít dohraný. Chápete to? Tam je čeština, oni tam nedají češtinu, to jsou vrazy. Počkej, a do jaký země ono to teda směřovalo? To byl German, Deutschland.
Ah, there you are.
Anything wrong, Frau Wagner?
I found these for you. They might help you find that Müller shop you asked about.
Thank you, Frau Wagner. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dear. I'll be at the reception desk if you need anything else.
Ona teď bude hledat, to je úplně jasný, ona teď bude hledat odkud, nebo kde byl namalovaný ten obraz. Hustý. Skrze adventuru tvoje cíle se bude logovat do diáře. No. Takže počkej, takže budeme muset otevírat use the phone book on the table. A phone book je, co je tohle? To není phone book, nebo počkej, to je phone book?
Guess I better start looking for shops called Müller that are likely to sell art supplies.
Müllerovy pastilky. Hele, tady to paintings gold, to je ono. Clockworks ne, chocolates ne. Tady to je jakože bazár a ještě... Jo, počkej, ale to je bazár. Tamhle je opravářství. Můžeme otočit? Tady to je gourmet restaurant. To je zajímavý. Na co byste mrkli?
Right. Guess I better start looking for shops called Müller that are likely to sell art supplies.
Tohle, ale to...
I'm pretty sure that's not the one.
Ať to musí být úplně jasný, ne? Jako... Co je tohle? To je čokoláda. Ale tohle to není přece ono. Paintings? To taky není ono. Tak to si děláš prdel, ne? Čokoláda. Počkej, antik.
I guess this shop is as good as any.
Jo, takhle. Počkej. Tady jsou paintings. Gold. Ale to je to je jako bazar. Tady to jsou hodinářství. Tady to je jídlo. Tady to je general store. Ale zase general store, to je běžná prodejna, jakoby. Tady dělá věci jako čepky. Tyvo, to jsem... Jo, my máme checknout 3 shopy. No ale který to může být, že jo? Tady to nedává jako nic smysl.
I nailed it for 2 of my choices, I think. I just need to change the wrong one. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices.
Jakože já mám vyšachovat jednu špatnou. Ale která to může být? Možná boty. Kolik jich mám čeknout? 3.
2 of my choices don't feel right, but I'm pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet I'm wrong about the other ones.
Jakože 2 jsou špatný, to si děláš prdel, ne? Čokolády?
2 of my choices don't feel right, but one of them seems okay.
Jsme chtěli pryč. Ale dává vám to smysl? Miller? Co by to mohlo být?
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices.
Tady jsou paintings. Tady jsou čepky, to je prostě... Což tohle to dám rule out? Moccasin bugs, sandals, antique dealer, to by mu být ono.
2 of my choices don't feel right, but one of them seems okay at least.
Tady vůbec není žádná hádanka,
I
počkej.
get the feeling there's just a handful of mullers where I can potentially get information about the painting.
Že jsou tady nějaký jako milleři, kde bych eventuálně mohl získat nějaký informace. Což tady to dám checknout.
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking more locations would be too much. I'm pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet I'm wrong about the other ones.
Antik to musí vědět přece, ne? A ty je jedinej, co tak dává, jako. Počkej, tady.
I should stick with 3 choices.
Tady ty čokolády dám pryč.
One of my choices feels off. I should change it.
A ještě tady chybí teda ještě jeden špatný výběr. Takže antik. OK. Tady to OK. Možná general store. Místo...
I should stick with 3 choices.
Místo toho.
Checking more These 3 make up a good basis to work from. Let's see if I can rule out a couple using the map.
Find the... Ty vole, to si děláš. Jak to mám asi najít? Parken. Já to mám najít podle adresy. Je tam adresa vůbec? Takže C4, D3, C4, D3 a E5. C4, D3 a E5. Ježišmarja. C4, D3 a E5. A jak idiot jsem si odset. C4, D3 a E5. To dělej. C4. C4.
Maybe the painting case came from this shop.
D3. A E5. Tady.
Okay. So these three shops are the most likely to have sold the painting case. I need to pick the right one now.
Choose the most relevant shop. Takže most relevant shop, jo. To je antik.
No doubt about it. This antique shop is probably my best shot. Better hang on to the address.
Miller. Dobrý, takže tohle to máme. Takže jdeme hledat toho Millera. Takže počkej, máme jít do room. Tamhle se můžeme podívat na rozehraný šachy. Mně se tady to hrozně, tady ta klikačka hrozně líbí. To je fakt super. Tady člověk kolikrát sice musí přemýšlet, ale... A kdyby to bylo v češtině, ty vole. To bych snad i předčítal.
Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District.
Ale jaký tady mají pěkný měděný trubky, co? Ty krása, to už se nevidí v barákách. Vidíš tady ty měděný? To už všechno rozebrali nepřizpůsobivý, tyjo. To už nikde není, jo. Ale ten vizuál se jim fakt poved.
I hope it'll be just as calm when I get back. Wouldn't mind some alone time by the fire.
Tak a teď jaký jsou její dveře? Máme ze 3. Zlatá střední cesta. Ne, to je Frau Wagner.
That's not my room. Better not go in.
OK. Ty doufám, že tam po mně nebudou chtít žádný časový rozhodnutí, to bych byl pěkně v prdeli. Hele, takovýhle to peníčko, dokážeš si představit, že se tohle roztopí, jak to musí fajrovat? Ty vole. Tak co tady máme? Trsátko, vězení, berem. Počkej, takhle to otočíme. To je trsátko po tý, ne? To je Kaťuši.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Jsou nějaký jejich personal věci. To je Miller Wagen, to je ta.
Perfect.
Určitě berem tohle.
I just need to take this painting to the antique shop I found earlier. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me how to get there.
To je všechno? Tohle neberem? Nevadí. Normálně, jak vidím tu podlahu, tak úplně slyším takový to, jak když jdete po těch. Jak když jdete po těle z těch, po téhle podlaze, jak to dělá takový ty zvuky.
How strange to be here in Wagen. After months of roaming from east to west on a motorbike, after taking odd jobs here and there to build up a little nest egg to finance this trip, and to be able to stay in this guest house for a time. Lucky Frau Wagner let me in despite my appearance when I arrived, with my meager means. The days when Marson and Lormet paid for my travel expenses seems far away now. It's like they were someone else's memories, fading away with passing time. Guess I've changed. Since the death of Mom and Katyusha, pursuing my hypothetical double on the painting turned out to be too tempting. Comforting, even. In any case, I promised Katyusha I would find her.
Tak šup, vstáváme a jdeme na to. It's time to výlet. Nicméně chystá se akorát vlastně dodržet slib, co dala tý Katyuše, že najde ten obraz. Ty kráso, hele, takovýhle starožitný zapínání, ne? Ty jo. Ale ubytoval bych se klidně v takovémhle starožitným hotelu, proč ne? Tady máme chlebíček, šachy. Já myslím, že vypadneme rovnou odsud, ne? Je to tak. Go down.
Oh, hi, dear. So, Miss Walker, were the documents of any help to you?
Yes, I was even able to locate the shop I'm looking for. Thank you so much, Frau Wagner.
Good. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Takže tady nám Frau... Počkej.
I have a few questions about Wagen.
Good. Because if you'd asked me about the latest scientific discovery, I'd have to say pass. But if it's about Wagen, then you've come to the right person, my dear.
Jakože o Wagenovi něco ví, jo? Tady paní nám pomáhá s hledáním.
Apparently the shop I'm looking for is located in Wagen's Antiques District. Could you tell me how to get there from the guest house?
Your best bet is to take the tram, miss. The town centre is almost entirely pedestrian, and your motorbike won't be of any use there. You'll find the nearest tram stop at the top of the stairs, to your right as you go out of the guest house.
Takže nahoře po schodech doprava máme si vzít tramvaj.
To be honest, I haven't had much time to find out about Wagen and the surrounding area. What is it I should know?
For one, Wagen is very old, renowned for its charm and culture. As for the surrounding area, it attracts mountain lovers mostly, it being so near to the Swiss Alps, of course. The banks of the Dombra, the longest river in the country, are the delight of summer vacationers.
Počkej, tak logicky je to Švýcarsko.
What can you tell me about the district?
Well, it's one of the oldest districts in Wagen, traditionally working class. Myself and a few of the other relics who live here do try to keep it from modernization and mass tourism as best as we can. Other districts haven't been so careful, and the locals have been forced to leave the district because of rising rent prices.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
Super. Takže jdeme mrknout na tu tramvaj. Pojedeme čambalajkou.
There's no point drumming on the blasted door. I'm on the telephone.
Počkej, kudy se jde ven? Já chci ven. Tady jsou, super.
Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
Gasthof. Počkej, ve Švajcu se mluví německy? Asi jo, ne? Tady je ta motorka.
Pity Wagen is practically all pedestrian. After all those months on the road, I've gotten kind of fond of that old bike.
To je docela ancient machine. Čeština mi chybí, ale co se dá dělat? No ona není, já jsem to hledal všude možně. Bude vám muset stačit můj drobný překlad. Počkej, může běhat. Máme jít určitě nahoru po schodech, dobrý. Takže máme jít po schodech a tady si catchneme tramvajku. Otázkou je, kde koupíme lístky. A jestli budou ještě za rozumnou cenu, anebo za ten nesmysl, co je teď. Budou tam automatoni? Wagenbaden. A nebo to jezdí samo? To je podzim 2000... Ne, podzim. Podzim, no, podzim. A ty automaty, oni jsou tady úplně na běžným na běžným jako pořádku.
Have you heard what the Thor uncovered up in the mountain?
At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something on the news before coming out. What's the latest then?
They reckon they found remains dating back to World War II, when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Yes, not the best times in our history, were they?
Klasické War Machine BMW. Jsem tady viděl nějaký vystavení v Praze. Oni občas do některých center obchodních dávají nějaký zajímavosti. Jednou jsme potkali celou kolekci drahých automobilů, pak zase třeba motorky a tyhle ty bayerische motorwerky jsme viděli taky. I ty váleční. A bylo to pěkný, myslím si, že ta motorka musí stát strašný milion. Takže find Miller Shop. Takže podíváme se tady. A my jsme kde? To nikdo neví. Takže back. Takže tady, počkej, tady máme possible two ways. Tady to je zavřený. Se můžeme zeptat na cestu někoho, ne? To by bylo celkem logické.
Typical of the town, judging from what I've seen so far of the architecture here.
Ty kráso, tak to má to je tam milionáři, to jsou. A on má jenom tu sidecaru, anebo jako celý motorcycle. No a hustý. Takže oni to našli, to, co oni tam objevili. Tak oni ten rozpadlej důl našli. Objevili to. Tam, kde ona chudinka byla zavřená. Počkej, můžeme se podívat tady, co je tady? Tohle vypadá jako nějaký antik.
An antique shop, but not the one I'm looking for.
Jo, takhle, ono jich tam jako bude víc. Počkej, tady je vlastně jakože distrikt celých těch antik shopů. To je taková sapa se starožitnictvím.
Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it.
Co je tady to? Takových antiků. No, tak celá motorka může být za slušný peníz. Pokud je samozřejmě v dobrém stavu, no.
No, that isn't the antique shop I'm looking for.
To je taková smůla, že těch antik shopů je tam takový kvantum. A přitom mi stačilo jenom koukat na ty nápisy. Měl by to být Miller. A tady je Miller.
Müller und Söhne. Mother and son. This must be the place.
To je zavřeno. My budeme bez tak nějak toho frajera hledat někde poblíž. To úplně vidím, tam má nějaký lísteček.
thought as much. So, Hans was here in Wagen after all.
Prej, to jsem si mohla mít smysl.
Hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look.
Takže tady byl i ten Hans z předchozího příběhu. Tak co je tady napsáno? A počkej, tamhle někdo je? Ale tady něco je.
Inventory day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
3krát máme zazvonit.
You rang?
Yes. Sorry to bother you.
Prej, vy jste zvonila? Promiňte, že vás obtěžuji.
Hello. I mean, guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock-taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
Jestli vám to nevadilo, ukážu vám obraz.
Of someone I'm looking for.
Je to někdo, po kom se
who
koukám.
apparently looked like me.
Well,
Kdo
I'm
kdysi
rather
vypadal
busy.
jako já.
But all right. Show me.
You see? It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day.
Jakože to dělal jeho praděda.
The shop sold materials
Nebo
for
děda.
art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting. Or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fräulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say the style is close to the naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fräulein.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Wagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you.
Ona tam napojí srdce. O bože, bude něco? Ona tam dá to srdce, co má u sebe. Jinak poslal nás na nějaký místo, kde si myslí, že ten obraz byl jakoby namalovaný. Jinak, že o tom umělci a ani o té postavě nic neví.
Thanks.
Tak co teď? Move the camera. No počkej. Zpátky. Tady bude nějaký číslo. Ty vole, to je hádanka. Tady je číslo. Number 293 670. Ale to tady asi zadávat nebudeme. Co je tady? To je shit. Nebude na tom srdci? Že bychom se jako podívali na to srdce a to by eventuálně něco ukázalo, protože jinak ty čísla tady nedávají smysl. Čekej, tady něco je 293 670, co už to dáme tady? A tady ty čísla nesouhlasej. A tady to nejde otáčet. Houby. Počkej, tak to teda v tom případě zatáhneme i tohle.
It moved. Maybe it can be opened.
Ty vole, takový kousek.
Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Co tady můžeme jako dělat? Co je tohle? Jo, OK. Počkej, tam bude číslo. Tak. 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 No do prdele. Co to může být tohle? Tady budou čísla, ne?
A Vorarlberg key.
Tak. To je dobrá hádanka, tohle to počkej zpátky. Tady podle mě se dá taky posouvat tohle.
Hans's logo.
Tady ještě furt má být něco pod tímhle.
Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Půjdu do Hajan, dobrou noc, měj se a dobré nočky. Hezké sníčky. Kam se dává ten klíč? Tell me.
Sorry, Fraulein, but I can't help. I'm not familiar with objects of such mechanical precision.
Počkej, se podíváme do notesů. Já se dostanu do notesů. Tady nahoře. Ne, to není ono. Notes, tady se podíváme na tohle.
A Vorarlberg key.
Tady to vypadá, že bychom ten key mohli někde použít. A na tomhle tom oscarovském jako hartu je něco.
There's all Oscar's data inside. I was lucky enough to steal it from the militia soldier who picked it up at the frontier between Baranur and the Yakast. I just need to find a compatible body for it. That is if I ever get out of here.
Ty vole, jak se to otevírá? No dobrý, takže já se budu muset zajebkávat. Já se budu muset zajebkávat tímhle. To nevadí. I can make it. Akorát nedává smysl to číslo.
Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Mi neříkej, že to má být vabank tohle.
Wrong one. I need to start over. 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 Wrong one.
Tohle stále nedává smysl. Kde to číslo může být? Jsou všude stejný? Nejsou. Hele, bez tak. 293670. 293670. Tak sválně, jo.
Wrong one. I need to start over.
Šestka? 2. Devět. 3. 6. 7. A 0. OK. Use the key, baby. Takže. A tady se dá to srdce. I knew it. Ancient technique. To jsou věci, co?
Fascinating.
Ha?
Oscar? Oscar, can you hear me?
Hello, Kate Walker.
Jakože Oscar je pásovec teď.
Oscar, I'm so glad you're back among the living.
Delighted to see you too, Kate Walker. But I seem to have an internal management issue. This host body's instincts seem to be at odds with me, and...
Oscar, is everything all right? Oscar? Oscar, come back!
Oh dear, I can't control myself. Help, please, Kate Walker. Help me.
Oscar, where are you going?
I can't
Tak kdo
help
bude
it, Kate
platit?
Walker. It's taking me away.
Oscar! Wait! Come back!
I am out of control, Kate Walker. Help.
Hey, what
Protože je mimo kontrolu, kde? A kam mohl běžet? Běžel tady, já mám pocit, že jel tudy. Ani hovno. Díkej, tamhle je nějaká paní na vajnu.
Oscar! Have you seen an automaton? Like a small animal.
Oh, I sure did. The little bugger just rushed inside this coffer.
Well, do you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of here with that pet of yours.
Počkej, jakože tady máme... A my nemáme žádný klíč. Jo, takhle. Tady je pár klíčů.
Could be this one. Or another. Oh, come on, there must be a way to see which key is the right one for the coffer.
Jak se jako mohl dostat pro boha do toho, kdy to bylo zavřený, ne?
I guess it could open the coffer. Well, this one could work with the coffer. I guess.
Máme tady ještě nějaký klíče?
I warn you, you'll have to pay for the damage of that animal.
Jako chceš mi říct, že ani jeden klíč to nebyl. To je hrozný zvíře. Maybe.
That one could be as good as any.
Se nám Oskar nějak zbláznil.
This is the one.
Pak tam je.
There you, Oscar! No, don't!
To zvíře je rozbitý.
Oscar, don't move.
Co jsem prdělo?
There you are.
My apologies, Kate Walker, but it seems I am unable to take over this body's instincts. It won't budge.
Hang in there, Oscar. I'll find something to force it out. I mean, you out. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Jakože to zvíře máme nějak vytlačit ven, jo? Jako forsnem. No, tady to asi nebude fungovat. To bych chtěl nějaký koště. Tady je koště.
No, I can't use that. Hey, wait a second.
Je to tak? Normálně vytlačíme koštětem. Takhle to funguje.
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with. You need
když
to fight it,
plašíš kočku koštětem. Já už zase v prdeli. Tamhle je.
Fight it, Oscar.
But I can't.
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can.
Ne.
He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now.
To zvíře je fakt rozbitý, musíme po schodech. Go down. A teď je v křeči.
Oscar, what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy.
Tak co teď? Vyjednávat? Dáme čaj.
That's enough. You come back here right now.
Taková baruška.
Who wants a treat? If you come now, I'll give you a treat. Come here now. Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar!
Teď vůbec nepomáhá, výhrušky.
Oscar, please, come back!
Dobroty taky ne.
You.
To nedopadlo úplně dobře tohle. Teď je otázkou, mám dát give up? On se vrátí. A nebo ne? Ale to sebou musela nosit docela slušně srdce, jako. Dobrý, takže máme jít na tramvaj.
No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
Nepůjdem se omluvit tomuhle týpkovi?
So, couldn't you catch it?
No, sorry. I lost your Vorarlberg sphere.
Oh, forget it. Nobody wanted it anyway. And it was taking up window space. Automatons don't fascinate people like they used to. I imagine you're the only one who will notice it's gone.
No, to je hustý.
It's a terrible
Nechcete
loss
zaplatit,
indeed.
že to prý nikdo nechtěl.
More than I could say. But thanks for all your help anyway.
Že jsme snad jediný, který by poznali, že to zmizelo.
Thank you, Herr Müller. I'm off to the mountain refuge you told me about. Good day. Come on, Kate. Herr Müller gave you all
To
the
kdyby to byl
pieces of
český
information
bazarník,
you
ty
needed.
kráso, jak by mě sedřel z
And
kůže.
Oscar must be long gone now. Better move on to the train.
What the hell is my broom doing here?
The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
Prý, ta věc se utrhla z řetězů, je na útěku. Takže kudy na tramvaj. Já mám pocit, že čambalejka byla někde tady. Ty krása, ale tady by byla procházka úplně topová. Takový malý městečko. Dát si někde kavčo. Párek v rohlíku. Ale já si myslím, že ho musíme ještě najít. Takže v Miller Shopu jsme byli. A my máme jít tady na ten Silber Spiegel. Tohle u nás tramvaj ne. Ty kráso, to je výšťka. Takže. Tady je ta tramvaj, tady jsou nějaký věci. Já ani nevím, jestli kdy bylo vůbec v Syberii jako nějaký akčno, myslím, jako že by byly nějaký akčnější fáze. Ani nevím, jestli tam byla někdy nějaká časovka. Jakože.
No one here. Hardly surprising. Thanks, but no thanks.
Jo, to skoro vypadalo jak Adolf na horách, jo. Tak, tady je cestovací bod.
The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
Nebylo to po bráchu? Jo, to voní. Jo. To je pohodička. Dovolenčatá.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
To je zajímavý, ale propletený příběh. Ona si teď vyčítala, jakože proč ta Katusha musela umřít, proč ne ona. Taková ta klasika. Pak říkala, že něco jí tady jako nesedí na téhle trase, nebo respektive na téhle hoře. 7,5 kiláku, jo.
Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
Jo, kucíček je tady. Aj. Dobrý den, kucí. Chvilinku, já tady jenom otevřu čečko. Čečce, ahoj čečí. Tady musím trošku nastavit. Jsme viděli, jestli naše zvíře. Pačí to. Pořád to řve. Chodí to, má to velký oči a řve to. Je hrozný. Co je jako refuge? To je jako vrcholek? To je summit, ne? Jako refugees jsou uprchlíci, ale refuge? Moje angličtina tady silně pokulhává.
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot.
Jo, co to tady je?
What a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from.
Takový malý kecálek, to.
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking.
Jo, to changeování té kamery, ale jako když si vezmu, jak Syberie původně vypadala. Co to bylo? Doufám, že tam zase nebudou ty do kožin oblečený blázni. Čeká, se podívám, co je refuge. Hold on, guys. Útočiště! To jsme byli blízko. Co je tady?
Now, what do we have here? In memory of all mountain resistance fighters.
To je Weigel. To je Weigel obecný.
It doesn't look old at all.
Tady někdo buffal. Bez tak.
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
Co tady? Hovno. Super.
Hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Tady jsou jenom doporučení pro lidi, kteří se budou vydávat eventuálně nahoru. Taková ta klasika, jestli máte zapisovat, kudy jdete, že máte informovat ostatní o tom, jakou cestou se budete vydávat. Ale přijde mi, jako by tak byly zbytky sněhu. OK.
Well, that was one heck of a walk. Oh, come on. A ladder now?
Já už jsem, jak jsem dlouho nehrál nějakou jakože point and click adventuru, tak jsem úplně zapomněl, že tady vlastně není třeba lootit, že jo? Tady jedete strictly po příběhu. To je prostě taková pohodička. Dát si kafičko, něco dobrýho a klikat a přemýšlet. Ty kráso, to je pohodička. Tak tady bez tak odsud byl ten dědula, co nás sledoval.
That must provide energy to the refuge.
To je nekonečná energie. To je docela cajku. Mi neříkej, že nikdo nevyskočí a nebude nás to přísnit za to, co tam děláme. Tady ona byla malovaná. Tady jsou ty dva úchyty. That's it.
That must be it.
Což znamená, že jí podle mě bude znát majitel Heidi.
Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere.
No tady ten railing a je tam vidět jenom jeden. Počkej. Jeden je tady. Teď je otázku, jestli je další tady. No to je ono.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Počkej, heart-shaped rock. Tady to je ono, ne?
No matching points here. I should try something else.
To bude tady někde, jenže to není heart. Tady to je ono. Jo, ono to vypadá jako srdce, jasný, takhle to vypadá jako srdce, I see.
No, it doesn't match. That rock wall, it can't be a coincidence. Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
Jo, to už je ono.
Wow, hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fräulein?
To skoro vypadá, kdyby to byla ona.
For a start, I've lost everything, including people very dear to me. I think you know what that is, right? And the girl in the picture has given me a reason to go on. It might sound strange, but it's like some kind of calling.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh. Demoiselle Lenny.
Jakože slečna.
Fräulein Walker. 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
Ty jo, teď se přehodíme zase zpátky. Do 1940 skoro. Summer.
It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me, would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny, he would say, in French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam.
but then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Roze. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Thank you, Herr Gustav, but it looks pretty straightforward. I'll be fine.
That's the girl. Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
Ty krás, tak tohle je její job, jo? Servírka.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Co je tohle to? Scientist order, špic, špic, minus špic, minus 1 špic plus, birné, nebyl, co to je, ty vole. My máme připravit nějaký drinky. Ale jak to tady udělám? Už to chápu. Počkej, jak to tady bylo? Jeden špic a jeden špic plus birne. Takže jeden špic. Jeden špic. No, počkej, jednu birnu. Se špice. Jo, to bude na blitofálí. A 2 nebly. Jednou nebyla.
The keg's empty. I need to change it.
No, jaká náhoda. Musíme se podívat, jestli tam není nebl. Pušuj to. Je tam ještě jeden nebl. A to jako vymění, jo, takový těžký sud. Vole. Jenom slyším ten zvuk, ty krása, už vidím 4krát.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
Let's go for it. Počkej, kudy se jdeme tady? Tak, jakým ochlastům to dáme? Hej, nasávači.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
Počkej, mám něco říct?
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right.
Tak co dál, co tady mají tady?
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all.
Co bychom se ještě dál mohli podívat? Však tady nic není. Ještě někde něco? Počkej, máme luknout? Jo, na tu mapu!
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when, we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
Se nám nějak rozvášnili, chlapci.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Ty kráso, objevy v 1930, to museli být nádhery.
Generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hertz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hers.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
Deutschland to utnul.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to hold progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana! Dana! Chop chop! This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Dobře jim to vytmavilo. A je ticho, po pěšině. Počkej, nemám nic zpátky. Počkej, co je tady? Co je tady? Co je tady? Inspect, tady. Oh, co to je?
This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
Jo, jakože je to neopravený. Ty kráso, to je důmyslný stroj.
Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow. I need to add more wood in the fire.
Jo, my tohle z toho ještě budeme dávat do kupy, jo.
Better try another one. Looks all good to me.
Co tady?
Better try another one.
Co tady můžu pokazit?
Looks all good to me. Impossible. That one is loose.
Počkej, když je povolený. Teď je utažený.
No.
Bug. Udělalo to něco? Mám tady vůbec něco dělat?
Wow. I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Wagen.
A stejně to je nějaký
I need to add more wood in the fire.
Máme tam přidat víc dřeva, ale to asi budeme řešit později, podle mě. Nicméně tady ještě dřevo.
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
A tady není dřevo. Jak to máme feednout? Já dám back. Bez tady někomu kosa. Já jdu sem.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
To má zvonek, to není strange mechanism. Počkej, tak co teď? Máme nalejvat, nebo... Tady je chlebíček. Počkej, otazníček.
There are still customers on the terrace. I'd better go and see if they would like to order.
Jo, oni jsou na terase ještě lidi, jo. Já myslím, že tady jsou vlastně jasný, tam je ten týpek. Akorát půjdeš tam s prázdným tácem nahoru.
That's it. Hold it.
Tady je nějaký dřevo, super. Super, máme sebou dřevo, kdyby něco, kdyby náhodou. Takový dobrodruh. Je takhle, aha, to je dobrodruh u telefonu na Instagramu.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
Je takhle. Užívají si společnou fotochvilku. Tak se podíváme, co je tamhle.
Another creation of Herr Gustav.
Jo.
The Silberspiegel. The heart-shaped rock face that... The highest peak in the region. Little
To je hustý.
This path leads to Switzerland. One needs to be guided by... The Devil Pass starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me.
Jo, kdo vymyslí takovouhle hru? I se všema prostě věcma. To je adventura jako blázen. Je to trošku ukecaný, to jako to jako přiznávám, ale to bych řekl, že asi patří k příběhu.
Madonna laces.
Dobré pokoukáníčko.
Come on, Leon, show me your energy, your youth. Oh dear, you look more like my old...
Tam se každý fotí, ty. Jo, počkej, tady ta kouká. To je ta stará paní, co nám vypráví příběh.
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
What have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens?
Yeah. Borrowed it from Frau Junta.
I've just made her acquaintance. A real charmer, isn't she?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Whether she's jealous or not, you still shouldn't go playing with things that don't belong to you, Lenny, especially if you've been told not to.
You're not my mother, so there. And if you tell on me, I'll tell my father to get rid of you.
Oh, is that so, little Colonel?
It sure is, soldier.
God, can this place get any worse?
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
Počkej, můžu tady něco ještě udělat? Neříkej mi, že ona se s nima pohádala.
I'd better not disturb them. I don't want to risk another scolding.
By mě zajímalo, jak dopadne tady ta osůbka. A tady to je teda dcera majitele. Tak tady to v tom případě asi nic už. Možná k němu.
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
Čekej, to nedává smysl, co tady s tím mluvit nebudeme, protože to je hrubiánský. Počkej, tady můžeme přiložit dřevo. Myslím, že máme jednu u sebe. Yes.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow.
Tak počkej.
Looks all good to me.
Dobrý, jakože tady ty všechny na straně jsou OK.
Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
Ale co to má co dělat jako s tím? Funkcí rostlináře, to počkej.
Looks all good to me.
Teď tady nějaký povolený, ne? Jo, takhle, OK. OK, počkej. Takže to dáme tady jako na druhou stranu, tady sem.
That's it. I'm done here. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
Hezky. Takže my jsme měli, jakože jsme udělali chlapskou práci a opravili jsme systém tepelný.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana. I know, you know, the brown shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself. And refrain from answering her burger back like you did, eh? The brown shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But...
Look, it's not safe. And it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana. Especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift?
Je to tak, máme si dávat
I'll
bacha.
give you advice, like I did earlier. Just take it. Just listen to old Gustav. Got it? If in doubt, before you go jumping in with your 2 feet, come and see old Gustav. Got it? So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing.
Tak jdeme
Play
hrát
us a nice
na
tune
piano.
while you're
Very
at it.
nice. Rozdali jsme
then.
korbely.
I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Ty krásou mít takovouhle hospůdku v horách. A tady ta malá zlodějka.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
I'm so sorry. I got carried away.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap? How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this kind of rebel-rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessories to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Come, Fräulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
Takovej blbeček. Ale je pravda, že tehdy taková doba byla, no, ty vole.
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young.
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something?
Shouldn't you be in bed?
Počkej, my teď ovládáme tu druhou.
Give them some space, would you?
Tak počkej, my půjdeme kam? Tátovi.
A blasted fight. That's all I need. Go up to your room, Lenny.
Go to my room, a my room is... jo, tamhle někde. Počkej, takže tady ne. Počkej, takže kde je room? Ona nechce jít spát, počkej, možná bude čučet z okna.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein, but what you said about the fascists. You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition?
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
On jí
No, you
namaluje, to
play.
je hustý.
I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say. The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that,
Bez tak byl lhát, podle
Walker,
mě.
is all there
Prý,
is
že se
to
po létě rozešli. I don't think so. Bez tak mlží bába.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
OK, tak story se nám trošku přivostřilo. Nicméně máme za sebou cirka 3 hodiny gameplay. Řekl bych, že je to prostě to, co... Nebo za mě je to přesně to, co jsem čekal. To znamená Syberie, point and click, adventura. Je to moc hezky udělaný, je ta grafika fakt superová. Od těch vývojářů, kteří dělali jako Syberie předtím, dost se změnilo. Budou tam určitě nádherný scenérie, takže určitě za mě super. Pokusím se tady tu hru, zkusíme ji pařit v jedné lajně, aby jsme ji dopařili. Myslím si, že moc herních hodin tam nebude. Nicméně příště se podíváme do tohohle baráku a je tam jedna bedna, kde by mělo být schovaný filmařský vybavení. A v tom filmařském vybavení někde by teoreticky mohly být nějaký informace vedoucí k naší osobě, kterou se pokoušíme hledat. Nicméně děkuju, že jste se mnou byli na RGRku, případně děkuju za zhlédnutí, za nějaký ten like anebo odběr tohohle channelu. A jako vždycky se uvidíme na channelu, takže neváhej a zajdi a zatím ti přeji hezký zbytek dne.